there is this pastor that uh, just has had the internet on fire. Should he step down? That's what I want to know. Should Pastor David E. Wilson step down? A viral video was posted midweek allegedly featuring this pastor, David E. Wilson, performing fellatio on a woman. It's made its rounds through social media and doing what it does. The Texarkana, Texas preacher. Texarkana is a very small city in eastern Texas, right near the border of Arkansas. He's been preaching for 40 years, he says. And this pastor leads the Bible Way Ministries and the World Outreach Inc. Says that he's not sure why this sex tape was made public. In the video, he is allegedly seen going down on a woman. And by all accounts, this woman is not his wife. Okay. And the man in the video looks like Pastor Wilson. Look on his social media posts. Looks very similar. Okay. At one point, he looks at the camera phone that's recording him, seemingly not even concerned about the potential risk being taped, provided to his professional and private life. As I said, he is married. Social media has been buzzing about the good pastor with jokes and memes associated with a viral sensation. These things happen. Pastor David Wilson says that he is a motivator who loves to see lives transformed to the glory of God. So if this was your pastor, this was the pastor of your church, would you, and this came out, would you leave this church? Would you? And let me say this is not the first Texas-based pastor to become embroiled in a sex scandal. Earlier this year, February this year to be exact, the Christian Post reported that Pastor Joshua Holmes had been in a sex tape with multiple women. And he's based in Kennedale, Texas, which is just outside of Dallas. And that scandal erupted. But as I said, after this kind of scandal, should Pastor David E. Wilson close his church? Should he step down? I mean, will people still follow a controversial man of God? Many times they do. But why? Usually it's, speculation, or maybe a baby came. But the actual video, actual graphics of this so-called man of God, why do people of so-called faith accept this kind of behavior from their leaders? And I know people are going to say, oh, he's not perfect. Ye who is without sin, cast thee stone. I know they're going to say that. I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I'm not standing in front of a church trying to give spiritual guidance to somebody, right? But would you go consistently to someone who's unemployed trying to get advice from them on how to get a job? Would it be better to get advice from someone who is working, right? How are you going to get spiritual guidance from a man who we can clearly see needs spiritual guidance himself? It's crazy. But would you leave this church if this was your pastor? I definitely want people to let me know. I like to hear people's thoughts on that.